Pick up your gear and open your chests. Throw on your armor and head out on a quest. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day.
Yeah, it's not only a brand new day, it's a brand new champion coming up in Festivals of Fools on the 1st of April. How fitting that is. Cheers everyone, I'm your Dystopian Keeper. Taking, let's call it an educated guess. Dragonlance Champion. I'm guessing Tasslehoff Burrfoot. Because he is one of the strangest success stories in all of Dragonlance, if not in the entire Dungeons and Dragons universe. Not because he's powerful or wise, but because he's neither of those things and still manages to shape the world around him. Tasslehoff is a character who should not work, should not survive, should not matter, yet he does. His impact comes from something simple. Tasslehoff does not change the world by changing himself. He changes it by being impossible to ignore. To understand Tasslehoff, you have to understand what a Kender is. They do not feel fear the way other races do. They do not treat danger as a warning. Threats are curiosities. A dragon becomes a creature worth talking to, and a locked chest becomes a puzzle. A villain's lair becomes a sightseeing opportunity, if you will. This is not courage, it's a missing instinct. And Tasslehoff Burrfoot embodies that missing instinct more than any other Kender. From the moment he appears, Tasslehoff treats the world like a playground. Traps attract him because they look interesting. Cursed artifacts end up in his hands because, well, they seem lonely. Tense moments collapse because silence makes him restless. The result is not harmless mischief. Plans fall apart, missions become harder, and the group is forced to improvise again and again and over again. Yet the same unpredictability that causes trouble also saves lives. Tasslehoff stumbles into solution no one else would have found. His chaos is structure. It exposes the truth about the people around him. Caramon's protectiveness, Raistlin's irritation, Flint's reluctant affection, Tani's exhaustion. Tasslehoff brings all of it to the surface. He does not grow in the traditional sense, but he reveals the growth others need. Tass becomes the emotional stress test of the party. Fragile things break around him. Hidden things come to light. Not because he intends it, but because he cannot imagine a world where secrets stay secret. Tasslehoff is more than a mirror. He's a contradiction in motion. Compassion drives him, but boundaries mean little to him. His desire to help often complicates situations before it improves them. He cares deeply about people, yet forgets that people can die. Innocence defines him, but that innocence carries risk too. And this tension gives him weight. He's not a mascot. He's a force that reshapes the story simply by existing. And his pockets, oh well, they say everything about him. They hold a broken buckle, a shiny stone, a key to a door no one remembers, a trinket he picked up because it looked sad. Most of it useless. Some of it even dangerous. And occasionally one of these objects becomes exactly what the party needs. Tasslehoff does not collect items, he collects possibilities. And, well, possibilities rarely behave. His relationships anchor him. Flint Fireford scolds him constantly, yet watches over him with quiet loyalty. Caramon treats him like a younger brother who needs supervision. Ricelin studies him with a mix of irritation and curiosity. Tanis manages him with the patience of a tired parent. Lorana sees the good in him even when others lose patience. Tasslehoff does not fully understand these dynamics, but he feels them. His loyalty is absolute, even if his attention is not. Loss touches him as well. Tasslehoff does not become grim or hardened. He does not turn into a darker version of himself, but he feels grief. He carries it differently. Instead of collapsing like others would do, he remembers. He talks about the people he has lost. He honors them by continuing to live with the same chaotic curiosity they once found exhausting. His resilience is quiet, and it's real. Tasslehoff Burrfoot works because he breaks narrative rules without breaking the narrative itself. He is unpredictable without being pointless, innocent without being naive, chaotic without being destructive for destruction's sake. He does not need a character arc because he functions as the arc. The world bends around him, reveals itself through him, and becomes more honest in his presence. And that brings us to Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. Tasslehoff is not in the game, at least not yet. He's an educated guess. A possibility circulating through, well, the usual spoiler channels. And if he ever joins the roster, he would stand out, not because of raw strength, but because of how he interacts with the world. Any mechanical ideas for him are pure speculation. But capturing Tasslehoff Burrfoot would probably require risk. A stolen item might grant a powerful buff after briefly lowering your damage before. A rare artifact could trivialize a boss or force you to adapt on the spot. A sudden shift in the information might disrupt your plan before rewarding you with a burst of power. These are not predictions, these are possibilities. The kind of unpredictable potential that fits a character who has never behaved predictably. Tasslehoff Burrfoot is not a hero because he grows. He's a hero because he refuses to stop being himself, even when the world becomes darker than he understands. Chaos with heart, curiosity with consequences, innocence with impact. He should not work, yet he does. And if or when he joins Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, he will bring exactly that energy with him. Helpful, disastrous, and impossibly to forget. Tasslehoff Burrfoot, one of the famous Dragonlance characters. We'll see who the next character is in Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, Festivals of Fools, starting in 6 days and 2 hours at the time of the recording. Hope you're ready. I'm ready. And in the meantime, well, I think you know how it is, everyone. Have fun, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Pick up your gear and open your chests. Throw on your armor and head out on a quest. Hey, hey. It's a brand new day